Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Tim Stenevec along with Isabel Lee, and we're joined by Bloomberg News equities reporter Bailey Lipschultz. Bailey, a lot of stocks to choose from today.
A lot of stocks, a lot of options for a summer Tuesday.
Unlike yesterday, where it was like, what am I going to find that's actually moving in one direction? You had a nice little group to choose from today.
Plenty to pick from. Want to start with EchoStar, ticker SATS. This is a stock that jumped, Tim, 70% to a record high, biggest jump since 2008. This coming after agreeing with AT&T to sell spectrum licenses for about $23 billion in a deal that'll help the company stave off bankruptcy, fend off regulatory concerns about its airways sale. So a big step in the right direction for the company. According to the company, the deal is expected to close by mid-2026. But we also did get news after hours. The stock up now almost 8% on top of that 70% gain. This coming after a semaphore report that Elon Musk's Starlink and T-Mobile have also expressed interest in acquiring some or all of the spectrum controlled by the firm. So a lot of uncertainty, and I do love a bidding war when we're talking about stocks that are rallying. So big step forward for this company that has been really, again, dealing with bankruptcy concerns, uncertainty around debt load, and its path forward.
It's pretty wild to see a move such as this. It's up more than 100% so far this year. A big part of that is what happened today, of course. The previous all-time high, Bailey, was reached back in January of 2018. Now it has been surpassed by today's all-time high. Now a $14.6 billion company. Good day to be Charlie Ergen, right?
Exactly. And this is one thing we keep an eye on the bonds. I know this is a stock segment, but the Dish DBS bonds that were due in 2029 soaring as much as 12 cents on the dollar to 83 cents. So still par would actually be closer to 100. But one of the biggest gainers in the junk bond market, 10 times more than the average for that group of assets.
We just did bond math in stock movers.
Tough.
I love it.
I can't do it again.
I mean, no asset moves in isolation, Tim. So understandable.
Sounds like a cross-asset thing somebody would say.
What else are you looking at, Bailey?
Best performer in the S&P 500, a bit of a larger company that you probably have heard of, Eli Lilly, ticker LLY. Guys, this is almost a $700 billion company, rallying more than 5.8% today after news that its experimental obesity pill helped patients lose 9.6% of their body weight in a trial. Big discussions around weight loss drugs. Obviously, you've heard of Ozempic, Mounjaro. Well, the race for oral medications has been a big driver for both Eli Lilly and competitor Novo Nordisk. So this is a big step in the right direction for Lilly. Again, not too long ago, earlier this month, the first trial disappointed investors who were expecting higher weight loss, lower rates of side effects. This looking better.
Well, speaking of healthcare, UnitedHealth Group also on your radar today. Some news there.
Yeah, quick air lower, only down 1.5%, so not one of the worst performers. This coming after Bloomberg broke the news, though, that the Justice Department Criminal Division digging into UnitedHealth, ticker UNH, their prescription management service, as well as how it reimburses its own doctors under an ongoing probe. So continuing to see concerns for the largest U.S. health insurer. This is a stock that in the last 12 months was down almost 50%, even after rallying more than 10% when we saw that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway and a number of other well-known investors disclosed positions in the company. But again, UNH down 1.5% today.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.